you could probably be in this top 10 pretty easily and probably hit number 1, because the backlinks here are very small, other than this site right here, but they are not even really optimizing their title, URL, or anything. So you could probably get in there. So let's keep that one in mind. Best rowing machines. That one probably looks similar to the other one, so let's just look at some more rowing machine reviews. That one has a lot more title competition, so let's ignore that one for now. Kettle rowing machine. Let's take a look at that one. Kettler rowing machine. Top rated rowing machine. 46 searches, 1 looking for the title. This might be a great one to add for your site. A great page, because the competition is probably extremely low. Let's let this run here. Nobody has the domain name here, but there are some people actually trying to rank for this. There are some higher PR sites, but if you look, they have barely any backlinks, and they're not really optimized that well for this keyword. If you look at all the green, that means good. The keywords in the title, the URL, the description, or in the header. Not many people are doing it other than this one here, which you can see that this page is particularly meant to rank for that keyword. But if you look at the backlinks on this page, 0. There's only 13 backlinks to the actual domain, rowingmachine-review.com. So we could probably knock this out pretty easy. They're not working too hard on that one there. So with some good content, some good backlinks, this one might be another one to keep in mind. And you could probably get in the top 20 here in a matter of 2-3 weeks, because of the competition overall is so low for that keyword. Let's see what else we have here. We have rowing exercise equipment, 46. Let's look for something with a few more searches here, because even though we like the ones with low searches, we still need a few of these bigger ones here to make our site worthwhile. Rowing machine workout. Seated row machine. That one has a lot more title competition. Let's look at rowing machine workout here. So if you look here, there is a few, 2 PageRank is 0. They're not really optimized for the title. They do, however, have quite a few backlinks to the page here. But if you look higher up, Nike and their SEO team there have done a lot of work other than getting backlinks. That's still a PR2 site. So this one, you could probably put an article on there. Sometimes it's pretty easy to rank for these larger sites, especially if yours is more specific. Like right here, rowing machine workout, that one is very specific to this keyword. They obviously don't have a lot of content on their site, so they were specifically targeting that keyword. It is a PageRank of 1. It's fairly well optimized, and they do have quite a few backlinks. Let's look at some more here. Now, I did pick a pretty competitive niche, so there's not a whole lot of ones that just sit out here. Lifecore rowing machine. So this one might not be too bad. Let's take a look at that. That's a specific brand, I believe, which is totally fine as long as your domain name doesn't contain that Lifecore, the trademark. You'll be fine. So let's take a look at the top 10. It's obviously a brand here because I see lifecorestore.com. Wow, there isn't even a top 10 here. If you look, well, this should, other than Lifecore site itself, you could probably get in here pretty easy. Even though there's some high PR rank, the backlinks to the page are very low. Some of them have nothing. Even Lifecore itself has nothing. You could probably outrank the actual store itself. They do have an exact match domain name that includes Lifecore in there, so that does help. So you could write another page on that one. Let's take a look there. So that one's 110 searches a month. Buy rowing machine. That's a good buying keyword. I assume the top 10 are pretty hard to crack on there, but exercise equipment rowing machine. Concept 2 rower. So you could have a page on each one of those specific brands or model numbers and start ranking pretty high. And as you get to the top here, you add up all those searches, 110, 70, 40. They're going to start adding up to pretty decent. You get a couple sales a month. That could be an okay niche site. This may have not been the best one to research, as some of the top 10s are high, but you kind of get the idea. Pick a few keywords, very low competition, maybe not a ton of searches, but you can rank higher. You'll start getting traffic a lot quicker, and just go through a few sites like that, try it out, see how fast you rank, see how much easier it is than some of the other models where they look for 1,000 matches, 1,000 searches a month. It's pretty hard to find some really low competition keywords. Not saying you can't, but it's just a lot more difficult. Anyways, hope this was useful. I plan to make a few more of these. Maybe when I get a super good keyword that I'm not going to take for myself, I'll show you a really good example of how to do this from start to finish. Anyways, till next time, thanks a lot.